What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Swagman XC2 on our 2020 Nissan Rogue Sport. The XC2 is going to be a platform style bike rack. It's going to hold the bikes by the frame. We got the padded hooks here that come down there, hold it into place in the wheel trays. I like that it's a padded hook. You don't have to worry about it damaging the bike. We have an aluminum road bike on there right now, and it's on there pretty tight. You see I'm shaking the bike rack back and forth. The bike's not moving at all, so I know when I'm going down the road, it's not going anywhere. It's going to have a weight capacity of 35 pounds per bike, and I don't recommend putting carbon frame bikes on there just because of that hook coming down on that frame. Something I like about the XC2 is how lightweight it is as well. Sometimes you get those platform style bike racks, the bigger they get, the heavier they are as well. And then finding somewhere to go in the garage can be a pain. This one's pretty easy, folds up, takes up less space in the garage, and when you go to put it up in the hitch, it's pretty easy. Now, it also sits a little bit lower, which is great on this Rogue, because you can actually see out the back window through the rearview mirror. It's unobstructed. Now, if you have a backup camera down here, it would still block that, but you can still see out the back window, and you can see the taillights with the road bike on there right now. If you were to throw a mountain bike on there with beefier tires, it might cover up these taillights here, but you got one up here that everyone can see. Wheel cradles are adjustable, so if you have different frame size bikes or the ones that are similar, you can still make it work by sliding them back and forth to adjust where the bike sits. That way you can avoid that handlebar contact or seat contact. Another good thing is that the wheel cradles are adjustable, so we just loosen them right there, slide it back and forth. That'll accommodate different frame style bikes. That way you don't have to worry about them hitting each other on the handlebars or the seats. To remove the bike, we're going to push in on this button here on the hook and slide it up. Now, one thing before I do move it, it does have a hole here, so you can add a padlock to lock this in place so that nobody can mess with it when you're not around. So push in on the gray button, lift the hook up. You can even remove the hook. It makes it a little bit easier just so it's out of the way. We'll just hang it down here, take the bike off, and set it aside. Now, you can fold down the center post as well. We have pins down here. Just gonna pull that out. I like that it's attached. You don't have to worry about it losing it. Fold it down out of the way. Now, if I was leaving it like that, I would pin it, but I'm not going to. Now we can access the back hatch. Definitely a nice feature. That way, if you forget something, you want to get back here, you can, and you don't have to get out the tools and completely remove the bike rack. Now let's get some measurements. We're going to measure from the bumper, the furthest out point on the bike rack. So go to the bumper of the Rogue, come out to here. It's about 20 inches it sticks out. So that's not too bad. You just want to remember it's back there, especially if you're not used to having it in the hitch. You don't want to back in anything. Now, you can't fold it up towards the vehicle, but you can fold the arms up, and that will get you a little space on the side. That's more for storage in the garage, though. Looking at the hitch, it's going to fit a 2-inch by 2-inch hitch. We got the anti-rattle pin in there. And shake the whole Rogue back and forth. There's no rattling or movement here, so that means it's not going to transfer to the bikes. You can see the sleeve that goes over the 1.25 inches, so that way it's going to fit the 2-inch by 2-inch hitch, but you can also remove that and fit a smaller hitch. Overall, I do like this bike rack. It's really easy to use. It'll hold the bikes in place. It's a good entry-level platform style bike rack. It's way better than the hang style that you would get to put those on there, because those have a lot of movement, and if you're going to carry more than one bike, they could hit each other on that. This is much more stable, and this is the way to go. Well, I think that does it. Thanks for hanging out, and hope this helped.